I'm dissociating a little too hard. Well, hello there. If it isn't your favorite social media presence, Amaka. I'm back. For now. I have my trusty laptop here. I am on Reddit. Let's go to the Ask Women subreddit. Let's see what they're asking women. Perfect. So this is what it looks like. Very cute. This little pink little layout here. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. I like this question. What movie or movies speak to you as a woman and why? Easy. Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. And I'll tell you why. When I was a young girl and that movie came out, it was the first time I think I saw women not only being beautiful, but they were friends and they were kicking ass. Like, so you can be a girl's girl, you can be intelligent, you can be hot, you can have style, and you can kick some fucking ass. That was imperative for me to see as a young woman because I was getting bullied as a kid. Truth be told, I was getting bullied out here. I grew up raised by a single mom, Nigerian, in Flushing, Queens, New York, you know, predominantly Asian community. I didn't really have much representation around me. Seeing that movie inspired me and gave me hope to step into a higher power, not necessarily just being a victim or just being a yes woman. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be that. So seeing a movie like Charlie's Angels definitely inspired me to want to be a badass version of myself. And also humor. Humor is good too. It's good to be cheeky and funny as a woman. We don't really see many examples of women being funny or cute. We just see them being desperate or pathetic. And Charlie's Angels is like the antithesis of that. We love that. We love themes like that. Okay, what's next? If you could instantly master any skill, what would it be and why? Playing piano. Playing piano and stringed instruments. I'm already in the process of learning how to play bass. So yeah, playing piano and learning how to read music and understanding music theory. Like if I could learn that real quick, oh, that's it. That's it. How do public displays of affection make you feel? It depends on what type of affection are you trying to display. Like if you're trying to jam your tongue down my throat, that's gonna make me want to spit in your fucking face. It's gonna make me want to projectile vomit. Honestly, I don't really like grand displays of affection. I like simple hand holding, a little peck here and there. I'm not really into, you know, making out in public. That was cool when I was in my 20s or something, but me now, I'm very private. I like my privacy. I'm big on time and a place. Time and a fucking place. So yeah, hand holding is enough. Do you prefer male or female physicians? Why? I'm always gonna prefer a male because men just get to the fucking point and there's nothing else to it. I feel like, okay, case in point, a couple of years ago, I was working at this job. I worked at this restaurant. This fucking bullshit ass restaurant. Bullshit, okay? It's fucking bullshit. I got a sandwich there. As an employee, I got a sandwich there. Ate it at night, whatever. Ended up getting food poisoning from them niggas, okay? So when I went to the hospital, I had the first person I spoke to was a male physician. And he was cool, straight to it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then I had to go get like a CAT scan or something. I had to go get scanned. And mind you, before I went to the hospital, I wasn't eating. I was diarrheaing. I couldn't eat. I couldn't stand. I couldn't do shit. Like everything hurt. Never felt like this in my life, right? When I went to go get the scan, it was a female physician or practitioner taking me to get the scan. I'm in fucking pain, right? And all this bitch could do is note how skinny I was, how flat my stomach was. Like, oh wow, you're like really skinny. Wow, like, bitch,
soldier boy, tell him.
And then here comes the judgment. Here comes the insecurity. Here comes this bitch sizing me up. Da, 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 da. I literally feel like death. And you're over here worried about my hip to waist ratio. Like, get the fuck out of here. So, men, they not looking. They're like male physicians. They're not thinking about all that. They're like looking at my diagnostics. They're trying to tell me what the fuck's wrong with me, what I need to do, blah blah blah, A, B, and C. But women, they always find a way to size you up, look at you, be snide, da da da. Like, I don't have time for it. So fucking no. Male physicians all the way. Give me a male doctor each and every fucking time. I don't care. Sorry. You see, I be getting triggered. Anyway. Women who used to be quiet / shy and later became more outspoken, how did you do it? Well, the age-old saying, closed mouths don't get fed, right? So if you are a quiet person and you find yourself getting passed up, or worse, people speaking on your behalf as if you're not in the room, like you're fucking in a coma or some shit. When you experience enough of that and people start speaking on your behalf and saying things that actually don't reflect what you feel, it'll piss you off. Like, I hate when people speak on my behalf. I hate when people speak for me. I hate when there's something that I want and the only thing that's stopping me is me just opening my mouth to say what I want. I don't know. With time, you get fed up. In my personal experience, I just started to get fed up with things not going my way. I started to get fed up of people misunderstanding me or misinterpreting what I really mean. And then I just started to speak. I don't know, it is what it is. I mean, you spend your time talking with people, or you watch movies, or you listen to people speak. You pick and choose things that you like about certain speakers, and you apply it to yourself. Me as a Saturninian, I think one of the things that helped me is if I get into an argument with somebody, or if I fight somebody, or if I'm mad at somebody, I'm gonna rehearse what I want to say in the mirror, or I'm gonna hash it out in the air in my house, you know? And you get it out. You start getting it out. You go with your low vibration. This is what I really want to fucking say, you dumb bitch. And then you hear that, and then you're like, okay, how can I refine this? And then we scale it back, and we refine what we should say instead. You always want to alter how you want to make your point, but communicate how you feel at the same time. And then also it helps to have people that are more extroverted than you. That'll definitely help you learn how to start speaking up. And my battery's already dying. All right, I'm back. What makes vanilla sex intimate for you? If my partner is a really great kisser and I'm incredibly attracted to them. If we can get it in like a 1-2 combo, but all the hits are very effective, that can really inspire some passionate love affairs. What is your favorite skill you have learned from another woman? Ooh. Okay, so working in a strip club, right? Mind you, I've never worked in a strip club before. So when I first started, I was super green to the whole industry. I learned some tips and tricks from strippers. And one of the things that stuck out to me when I started, because the name of the game is you are convincing a man or a woman, whoever. Like you are in the business of convincing somebody to give you an exorbitant amount of money in a short amount of time. And you gotta make them believe that this is the greatest thing that they could do with their time and money for the time that you have with them. And I had asked one of them, like, yo, what's your secret? How do you do it? And, cause this bitch was like clearing, she was getting like thousands. Like she could convince a man to take her upstairs and spend $1,000 or $2,000 in just an hour. So I was like, yo, like, what do you do? How do you do it? For the record, I waitress at the strip club. So, but I asked her, I was like, so how do you do it? And she simply told me, I just make them think. That's it. It's just, you simply have to create a fantasy. You can't just be so plain Jane, like, hey, I need to pay my rent. Hey, I need to pay my car note. Can you just give me this money? I'll show you my titties. It can't be so open like that. You have to learn the art of fantasy. That was a piece of advice I learned, and I ran with it, and I not only apply it when I'm at work, but I apply it in life, period, now, and it works wonders. So yeah, that's just one of the things I've learned from another woman. Let's see. Who is the most beautiful woman in your opinion? One of my favorite beautiful women, Jasmine Tukes. I think she's so gorgeous. Like, so gorgeous. Like, and she just seems to emanate a beauty inside and out. Like, perfect complexion, perfect teeth, nice hair, like, sweet voice, excellent style. Like, ugh. She seems to just mind her business, mind her coin. Like, I love that. So, Jasmine Tukes, if you're watching this, I love you. Oh, and anytime she recommends makeup advice or a brand that she rocks with, I'm going to Sephora. So, yeah, I think she's so beautiful. What's one thing you stopped doing recently that has made your life and mental health so much better? Recently, I stopped smoking weed. I'm entertaining giving it up completely. We'll see. I'm starting small. But it's been about a week and a half since I've smoked some weed. And I feel really good. I feel great. I feel clear. Again, working in a strip club, you learn your strengths and you learn your weaknesses. And one of the things that people remark about me is my energy and my memory. And for someone who was smoking weed literally every day, I have excellent memory. Like, I can remember your name, I can remember your order, like, even just off of speaking to you one time, Whether if I was on weed or not, my memory and my energy never faltered. In fact, I find that I have more energy these days than when I was smoking weed. I think I definitely used weed to cope with the trauma that I've not only inherited but have been a witness to coming down in Texas. So now that I'm getting over it, now that I've gotten over a lot of it, I'm like, you know what? Let me put this down for a bit. So yeah. What have been effective communication ways with your significant other about difficult topics? I love the truth, okay? And I don't like to mince my words. And so when I'm seeking truth, I encourage people to just give it to me straight. Do not dance around the topic. Do not beat around the bush. Please just tell me what the fuck it is. So I lead by example with that. And when you speak to people how you'd like to be spoken to, it encourages people to speak in kind. So I think just being a straight shooter, it encourages open dialogue. Sometimes things may sting. Sometimes things can be a bit cringe or a little awkward, but fuck it. We gotta get to the bottom of this. And when your partner can see that you have no fear on speaking your mind, I think it creates a safe space and encourages them to do the same thing. Child-free women, what is on your bucket list? To travel the world, live in different countries, learn different cultures. That's always been on my bucket list. I know that sounds very cliche, and it's probably what a lot of people want to do, but I really do want to travel. I love to immerse myself in new environments. I like to get my information from just being in the field, like just being out and about, like just learning people, hearing their stories. So yeah, traveling is definitely big on my bucket list. What is your very best beauty tip? Drink your fucking water. Drink your water and sweat. Work out. I don't give a fuck how you do it, but you must sweat. Sweat and drink water. That is it. That is all. If you can do those two things consistently, amazing skin. And amazing skin is the foundation for flawless makeup. If your skin is bumpy and dry and lackluster, there is no beauty tip on this world that could save you. If you cannot drink water, if you cannot sweat, if you cannot clean up your diet, if you ain't getting proper sleep, there's literally no beauty tip I could give you right now. So if you can do those two things, at the very least, get those two things managed, you're off to a great start. Would you be fine with your partner visiting Hooters or Twin Peaks? Why or why not? No. 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 How do you deal with fake friends or people who make you feel less important? Peace! I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm done. I had fun. I'll be back soon. I'm gonna be more consistent, I promise. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to post this. Can't wait to upload it. I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!